the template method. In this this template method comes under the behavioral design pattern 2, and in this we have different classifications. First classification is intent. Intent, already I told that intent is nothing but it tells the meaning of the design pattern. If you get any problem in that design pattern, it gives a solution to solve that problem. That is the actual meaning of the intent. And we have a small definition about this template method in the intent. If you see that definition, so that is the template method pattern defines a sequence of steps of an algorithm that the subclass are allowed to override the steps but not allowed to change the sequence. It is, for example, if you want to prepare any algorithm in the programming language, we are following some sequence of steps. Following the sequence of steps, we are going to construct the algorithm. So here also same, that's like only here point. Whatever the steps we have given, we have to follow the step. We have to construct something we need to construct. Okay, so that is called the template method. Suppose I want to build a concrete house. I need to follow some steps to build that house. That is, if you see the small diagram, you can understand very easily. So this is the sequence of steps we have given. We have to follow these steps to build a concrete house or any other wooden house or any other house. So here first of all I have first step we have given. We have to build a foundation. So in order to build a concrete house, we have to follow some steps. The first step is we have to follow is first we have to construct a foundation, and it means we have to build a foundation. Next step we have to follow to build a pillars. In third step we have to follow to build a walls. In fourth step we have to follow to build a windows. This is like following the steps. Depending on this steps of sequence of processors, we have procedure. We have to follow that steps in order to build a concrete house. Okay, suppose I want to build a wooden house. I need to follow some sequence. I need to follow the same sequence of steps. But instead of using, difference is that instead of using the concrete material, we use the wooden material to build that house. But whatever the steps we are going to follow, we have steps is there. That steps only we have to follow to build that house. So that is nothing but template method. So in this here he defined here I can define a template method, build a house. In this we are having two method, abstract method. This is the template method, or we can say abstract method. And by following this sequence of procedures, we are going to construct a concrete house and wooden house. So this is the actual meaning of this template method. It means whatever we are going to construct or we want to design a program, we have to follow the same steps. But the program names will be changes and construction houses names will be changes. Here we are using the concrete house and here we are using the wooden house. Whatever maybe we are doing, we have to follow these same steps. That is nothing but meaning of this template method. Next classification is motivation. So motivation is nothing but we have small diagram. Now coming to the motivation. In this motivation I am having the small diagram. So this diagram is called application framework. This application framework it provides the application and document classes. Application and document classes. The application class is responsible for opening, adding, do, can open. These are the different things will be occurred in this application. The application has, if you want to open the document, it will be open existing document and stored in an external format such as a file. So it means, for example, if you want to perform a application, in that application, in application is nothing but one empty page. In that empty page, I can say it is a file. In that file, I am going to save whatever the information we are having. That information is saved from the document object. So it means whatever the application, the main responsibility of application is for opening and executing the document stored in an external format, that is called a file. A document object, this is the document. In this having the document object, it represents the information in the document. Once it read from the file, the application the application framework has the two subclasses. One is my application and my document. For example, if you see the drawing application, it defines drawing application. It defines draw application and draw document. If, for example, if we take the spreadsheet application, it defines the spreadsheet application and spreadsheet document subclasses. These are the examples of this framework. Okay, in this, if the application, if you see the application, we have in the open document. The open document defines each step for opening the document. It also checks the document can be opened or not. So this is the working of this motivation in the template method. So it means whatever the sequence we have given, we have to follow that sequence. So whatever you can use a spreadsheet and you can use a Word document, whatever you are using, you have to follow the same step. It means if you go to the my computer and in the program, all programs. In the all programs, we are going to select the accessories. In the accessories, we are having to select the Microsoft Word. In that Word, we are having the number of things like PowerPoint, spreadsheet, my document, Word wide. Software, everything will be having. Whatever we have to select, we have to go the same steps. We have to follow the same steps to open the documents. So okay, but we are using different things like spreadsheet, PowerPoint, and Word document. This like different things we are. Whatever we are documents we are using, sequence is same, but what we are using that is different. Okay, that is the working of this template method. Okay, next coming to the applicability. Applicability is nothing but meaning is in which situation we are going to use this template method. That is called the applicability. When behavior of an algorithm can vary, the subclass implement the behavior through override. When we want to avoid the code duplication, we implementing variations of the algorithm in subclasses. That is called the applicability of the template method. Next, coming to the structure of the template method. In this structure, so coming to the structure of the template pattern, template method, we are having the abstract class, and in this we are having the template method, primitive operation 1 and primitive operation 2. So abstract method, abstract class, it is nothing but it is a parent class, and it defines the generic logic to achieve a common functionality. So to achieve a common functionality, it provides a generic logic. And in this we have the two abstract method, that is primitive operation 1 and primitive operation 2. These are the two abstract method, and we are having a special final method. In this this is final method. This is called template method. In this template method, it defines what kind of sequence will be given in order to achieve a common functionality. That is called the template method. And in here we are having a concrete class. This concrete class we implemented the abstract method in this concrete class. It means it inherits the operations from this abstract class, that is primitive operation and primitive operation 2. And this is the working of this structure. In this we have the different participants. So first participant is called the abstract class. Abstract class is nothing but it is an application. In the previous class we told that application framework, we are having the application, that is nothing but abstract class. So it defines the abstract primitive operations that concrete subclasses define to implement steps to algorithm. That is called the abstract class. Next participants is concrete class. Concrete class is nothing but my application. So my application is nothing but it implements the primitive operations to carry out the subclass specific steps to algorithm. That is the meaning of concrete class. These are the participants we are having. Next, coming to the collaboration. Collaboration is nothing but it tells the relationship between the classes and objects. Here the concrete class realize that an abstract class to implement the inherent steps of algorithm. Next, coming to the consequences. Consequences is nothing but template methods or the fundamental techniques for code reuse. They are participants imported in class libraries because They are the means for factoring out common behavior in the library classes. So that is the consequences. Template method that leads to invert the control structure. That's something something which is referred to be the Hollywood principles that do not call us. We will call you. This refers to how the parent class calls. The operations of the subclass are not the other way around. In the template method, we are following some kind of operations. First operation is concrete operations, either on the concrete class or a client classes. Okay, either concrete class and client class. Okay, and another kind of operation in the template method is concrete abstract class operation. It is nothing but operations that are generally useful to subclasses. Another kind of another kind of operation is primitive operation. That is nothing but abstract operation. Another kind of operation, factory method. Factory method is called factory method. Previous class we have discussed about the factory method. That is the example for this template method. And hook operation, we use hook operation here, which provides default behavior that subclass can be extended if necessary. A hook operation, if necessary, the hook operation often does nothing but by default it can be used. So this is called the template method. Thank you.